Jack Betts, also known by the stage name Hunt Powers during his time in Italian cinema, is a versatile American actor whose career spans decades and includes work in film, television, and on the stage. Known for his adaptability, Betts successfully transitioned between American and European productions, developing a broad and impressive resume that showcases his range and dedication to the craft of acting. Jack Richard Nelson Betts was born on April 11, 1929, in Miami, Florida. From an early age, he showed an interest in the performing arts, which eventually led him to pursue acting as a profession. To refine his skills, Betts studied at the Actors Studio in New York City, a prestigious institution that trained many of the most iconic actors of the 20th century. There, he immersed himself in method acting, a technique that would become a cornerstone of his performance style. In the 1950s, Betts began his acting journey with appearances in American television series and stage plays. His tall frame, rugged features, and commanding presence made him a strong candidate for a variety of roles, particularly in dramas and westerns. He began to appear in films, and while his early roles were modest, they laid the groundwork for a long and steady career. A turning point came in the 1960s when Betts moved to Europe to pursue work in the burgeoning Italian film industry. During this period, he adopted the pseudonym Hunt Powers and became a familiar face in spaghetti westerns, a genre popularized by Italian filmmakers. These low-budget yet highly stylized films often cast American actors to appeal to international audiences. As Hunt Powers, Betts starred in a number of westerns that were characterized by action, drama, and gritty frontier themes. Some of his notable roles from this era include appearances in films such as Savage Guns and Sugar Colt, where he often played tough, gunslinging protagonists or morally complex anti-heroes. Despite the often formulaic nature of spaghetti westerns, Betts brought a grounded authenticity to his characters. He wasn't just playing a cowboy, he embodied the emotional weight of the character, whether that meant portraying a haunted loner or a man seeking redemption. His contributions to this genre helped cement his reputation as a reliable and compelling actor, even if many of his films did not receive major critical attention at the time. In addition to westerns, Betts also appeared in Italian crime dramas, horror films, and action thrillers. His European career allowed him to collaborate with a range of directors and actors, gaining valuable experience and showcasing his ability to navigate different styles of filmmaking. Fluent in the visual and emotional language of cinema, Betts often did his own stunts and brought a physical intensity to his roles. By the late 1970s and early 1980s, Betts began to transition back into American film and television. Although his Italian film roles slowed down, he remained active and sought new opportunities stateside. He made guest appearances on a variety of American television series and landed supporting roles in both film and theater. This stage of his career revealed his versatility, as he was able to move between character roles, villains, mentors, and even comedic parts with ease. One of the highlights of his later career was his role in the 1990 superhero film Spider-Man, directed by Sam Raimi. Although it was a relatively small part, his involvement in such a high-profile production brought him renewed visibility and introduced his work to a new generation of moviegoers. Betts also made a memorable appearance in Gods and Monsters, 1998, a critically acclaimed film that delved into the final days of Frankenstein director James Whale. In this drama, Betts showcased his depth as an actor, playing a small but poignant role that contributed to the film's emotional resonance. Throughout his long career, Betts remained committed to theater, often returning to the stage for both classical and contemporary plays. His theatrical background, honed during his early days at the Actors Studio, gave him the tools to deliver powerful performances in live settings. He continued to be an advocate for the stage and frequently supported up-and-coming actors and writers. In his personal life, Jack Betts has maintained a relatively low profile. Known for his professionalism and humility, he is not one to seek the spotlight outside of his work. His love for acting has always been the driving force in his life, and he has repeatedly expressed gratitude for the opportunities he's been given over the years. Betts has also been a dedicated mentor to young actors, often sharing his experiences and offering guidance on the realities of life in the industry. Despite his many years in the business, Betts never allowed typecasting to limit his growth. Whether performing as the rugged Hunt Powers in Italian westerns or portraying a reflective character in an American drama, he brought a sense of authenticity and emotional intelligence to each performance. His body of work is a testament to resilience, adaptability, and passion for the performing arts. In the 2000s and 2010s, Betts continued to make occasional appearances in film and television. Though no longer a leading man, his status as a veteran actor earned him respect and admiration in the industry. He was frequently invited to film festivals and conventions celebrating spaghetti westerns and classic cinema, where fans appreciated his contributions and longevity. Later in life, Betts also explored other creative avenues. He wrote, directed, and produced several independent projects, further demonstrating his commitment to storytelling. His wealth of experience gave him a unique perspective, and his work behind the camera reflected a deep understanding of narrative structure and character development. Now well into his 90s, Jack Betts stands as one of the few remaining links to multiple eras of cinema, from the golden age of television to the gritty spaghetti westerns of the 1960s and the blockbuster films of the 2000s. His career is not just notable for its length, but also for its richness and diversity. He has succeeded in making a name for himself across continents, genres, and decades. Jack Betts, also known by his stage name Hunt Powers, passed away on June 19, 2025, in his sleep at his home in Los Osos, California, at the age of 96. Today, Betts is often celebrated as a classic character actor whose body of work continues to inspire both fans and fellow performers. His story is one of perseverance and transformation, reflecting a man who followed his passion wherever it took him, whether that was the soundstages of Hollywood, the hills of Rome, or the boards of New York theater. Jack Betts has earned his place in film history not through fame alone, but through dedication, artistry, and an enduring love for the craft of acting. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this.